The holiday season is around the corner, which means tax season is around the corner. More importantly, it's the time for you to spend with your family, with your loved ones, not chasing down W-2s and tax write-offs. You should be focusing only on necessary work to complete your side of your business and your firm, which means you shouldn't be spending time on unnecessary admin. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you 3 ways to immediately save more time this holiday season so you can focus only on what actually matters. Now, some of the main issues around this time of year is going to be around onboarding. Now, you already know when you're onboarding, you have to do a whole bunch of repetitive tasks. You have to make sure that their folders are created. You have to make sure that you're adding them to the CRM correctly with the right tags and information. And then you have to make sure that everything is in good order. Now, this can take a significant amount of time from you and anyone on your team. With something like this right here, you can immediately save at least 10 to 15 hours per client that you're onboarding. How is that possible? Well, it onboards them for you, which means you have to put in little to no work on your end. Now, pretty much how this works is the moment they fill out a form, something like this right here, they'll be sent through this entire workflow, which adds them to the CRM. It creates the folder automatically. It puts them to a bucket, so all their information and their personal data gets stored into into a bucket like this. So you open here, all their name, information, everything, boom, boom, boom. It's compliant. It's retained for 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, however long you need to have it for you and your specific use case. And on top of all that, it handles the situation for you, which again, holiday season, you don't want to waste time on filling out the forms, putting them here, putting them there, whatever. There's too much going on around the holidays. This form can immediately save you 10 to 15 hours on onboarding alone. Now, this can work with Redtail. It can work with HighLevel. It can work with Google Sheets, depending on what you're using for you and your firm. Now, this is a demo version. It can be way more complex or less complicated depending on your needs. But again, anything that you have going on right now as far as software and what you use can most likely be added into this. So don't think that, oh, I don't use Google Drive as my CRM or where I keep my client folder. Regardless of what you actually use, it can be implemented into this backend. Now, when it comes to follow-ups, people have questions, they have concerns, they have a whole bunch of back and forth, or you need to follow up with them about uploading the forms, chasing them down. And if that's the case, we have a workflow to handle that for you. Now, this specific workflow is set up for reminding them to upload their documents into whatever portal or CRM that you're using. That way they can actually file it or just send it over to you regardless. Now, the reason why this can save so much time is because you don't have to go sending emails, texting them, calling them, waiting for a response, going back and forth with them, blah, blah, blah. This handles it for you. Not only does it send emails, but it also sends a AI voice agent call for you. Now, let's go ahead and trigger this and demo it. Give me 1 second. Here we are. Open this up.
Hi, this is Riley calling from your tax preparation team. I'm reaching out to remind you that we're still missing a few of your documents for this year's return. Do you have a moment?
Yes, can you tell me exactly which documents I'm missing?
Absolutely. Let me pull up your file. 1 moment. Brief pause. Thanks for waiting. We're still missing the following items. Your W-2 from your employer, a 1099 INT for any bank interest income, and your mortgage statement. That's Form 1098. Would you like me to walk you through how to upload?
Okay. I'm not going to make you sit through the entire call, but this voice agent can automatically check who and what is going on in your CRM, your database, etc. Who needs what, who needs help, etc. Call them out. And then again, you can even set this up to be a situation where they're calling you. So now if you're working, boom, 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 you're doing all the filings, you don't have to pick up the phone. If it's for a basic question like, hey, did you need my 1099 or did you need something else? The agent can handle it for you. And then depending on when they finally upload it, it'll send a notification to you and your team to actually check it and make sure that it's okay. Unfortunately, I wouldn't recommend automating the checking of the actual forms because they can be social security information, banking info, etc. You don't want to put that into something like an OCR or an AI because you don't want to put that out there into the cloud. But again, even having the follow-ups and the emails and the calling, it can save you so much time that checking over a quick document for W-2s, whatever, wouldn't even make a difference to you. You would be glad to only do that part. Now, even though I said that you shouldn't have AI or an OCR check the documents for you, there is a way to automate if the client ever uploaded it in the first place. With this workflow right here, the moment they upload a documentation, let's just say every other day, every 5 hours, etc., you can set the time. It will check, okay, did they upload anything into the portal or the CRM? If they did, let's count how many they did. Let's upload that or update that into the CRM and then notify the team. Again, that can be through a SMS message, it can be through Slack, it can be through, I can't type, Slack, it can be through a Gmail, it can be through anything, depending on what you and your team use or what you prefer as an individual advisor. So again, there's so many options to save time this holiday season. Please don't waste it tracking people down and asking them for the same form 90 times in a week. Use the technology that we have today in society to help you help your clients. I beg you. So if you need any of this or you think this might be helpful for you in your business, don't hesitate to click the link down below in the description to book a free call. You can sit down 10-15 minutes at the most, talk about your current setup and what it could look like with something like any of these that I just showed you. If you have any questions, email me, or again, just click the link in the description or in the pinned comments if I remember to book the free call. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you.